know MP came ready to play.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And a good portion of the starting lineup is out for this team. A lot of fill-ins tonight.
Man, they are in a tough position with how many of their guys are dealing with injury. Heading down the stretch here, trying to make it into the postseason in one piece, and it makes you realize just how much of your success as a team comes down to staying healthy.
And now the Lakers starting group. Austin Reeves out there with the eraser. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Connect in at the small forward position. And for the Wizards, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Also Jordan Poole out there. And it's Rice in at the 3. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. From the arc. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Here's the eraser. Collins, a screen on Poole. The eraser passes to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Rice. And that one's on target from the wing.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The Lakers with the ball, following the bucket by the Wizards. The eraser's shot's good. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Here's the eraser. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game. Pass to Collins. Clock at 6. They set the pick. He gets it in there.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Coulibaly. He's defended by Reeves. Here's Poole. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
A 3 ball. Wizards working now with the new shot clock.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Collins, a screen on Poole. Here's the eraser. Pass to Drummond. Reeves outside. Here's the eraser. Connects from three-point range. The eraser's got 5 now.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
You know, you just can't say enough about the statistical marks that MP is putting up. I mean, Greg, this is just amazing stuff. How about his 20, 20, and 20 triple-double? I've never said that before. I mean, this is incredible.
And, Kevin, something we'd only seen from the likes of Wilt and Westbrook, right? That's the kind of dynamic, prolific dominance you've got to exhibit to manufacture a stat line like that.
And now a look at the 2K leaderboard to see which point guards have been playing the best perimeter defense during the last month. You look at the eraser, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And despite the offensive responsibilities that come with being a point guard, I think he may enjoy the defensive aspect of the game even more.
Yeah, and he comes up with those steals even though he draws the toughest assignment possible on most nights. He can guard anyone.
Now, here's Collins. He has 6. Here's the eraser. This one for 3, and the 3-ball is good. The eraser's got 8.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now, here's Poole. Guarded closer. And that one, good.
You gotta keep moving when you're inside like that. Poole with the textbook move.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 16-4 run. Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammate Steph Curry by 0.2%. Poole's always been amongst the league leaders in attempts.
Here's Poole after the made shot from the eraser. And there's the call on the eraser. That is his first foul of the game. And the Wizards with possession. It's a 14-point game. Koulibaly with it. No scoring in this one. Pass to Poole. 6 on the shot clock.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Here's the eraser. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Both free throws good from the eraser.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Jackson kicks to Poole. Pass to Henry. Jackson from long range. A rebound by the eraser.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he drives in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Poked away. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for the eraser. First in rebounding, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Drummond working against Jackson. Pass to Rice. Fires the three. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's the eraser. He's got 14. To the wing on the left for 3. Drills it from outside. The eraser's got 17 now.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And there's the call on the eraser. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Here's Carrington. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, the eraser in the last matchup against Dallas played phenomenal. He finished with 64 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Wizards trail by 20. Rob. Here's Collins. Finished off the break. 8 points for him.
Ooh, he's on a bit of a heater now. He hasn't missed one this quarter yet.
Pass to Henry. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Here's Rice. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Reeves the pass to the eraser. For the 3. Sinks the triple. The eraser's got 23.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Baisley's checked in for the Wizards. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Doncic is checked in for Collins. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to Miami. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's Rice. 5 points in the game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Kispert's checked in for Koulibaly. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vanderbilt's checked in. The Lakers controlling the game. Against Dallas. A big group. Substitution here for the Lakers. Collins checked in for Andre Drummond. Royce O'Neal comes in for Vanderbilt. Shepard's checked in for Austin Reeves. The Erasers subbed in for Connect. Here's Henry. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Henry's got 7.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got the eraser. Royce O'Neal is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Shepard, and it's Collins in at the 5. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Poole with no one around. Off target from three-point range.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And Doncic gets it to go.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the middle, here's Henry, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Poole. After Luka Doncic's bucket, it's good from long range.
Oh, he is quick on the draw. Poole, this man has one of the quickest releases in the game.
To the paint, here's Doncic. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Poole. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Off the mark, and he's 2 of 8 for the game.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
The eraser's shot's good.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Rebounded by the Wizards. Now, here's Kispert. He's got 5. Now, Poole. Pass to Henry. The rebound by the eraser. The eraser's got 6 rebounds in the game. Shepard. And another basket for the Lakers.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Here's Henry after the basket by Los Angeles. Shot clock at 5. Here's Carrington. The Wizards with another miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
They swipe it. Now, here's Poole. He's covered closely. Henry with it. 9 points in the game so far.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's the eraser. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Washington's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. To the inside. The kick out to Poole. Back to Baisley. A slam dunk by Baisley.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Here's the eraser. An easy 2 points on the layup. The eraser's got 30.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Carrington. Last game he had 13. Fires from the line, and Washington again with the bucket.
Just another spot Poole can hurt you from, adjusting easily in that mid-range.
There's the drive. Here's the eraser. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The eraser's got 32 points in the game.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Poole, the pass to Henry. Pass to Kispert. No good on the 3. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Here's the eraser. 32 points in the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 20.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Poole, no good. Los Angeles has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Doncic passes to the eraser. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Wizards have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Outside for Jackson. No good with the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And, Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
And here is Poole. He has 7 to end the run, and that one is hammered home.
Now, one thing people don't understand, this ball handling adds an element to his game, and not many guys have it. That's a big advantage for a shooter like Poole.
Here's the eraser. Reeves right side, takes a 3. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Fires the 3, drills the three-pointer. Coulibaly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And here's Poole for 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And Connect gets it to go. Connect's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. The ball movement has been flawless.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
The eraser passes to Doncic. On the wing, Doncic. There's a good screen. Pass to the eraser. Lets it go with a 3. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got 25 points in the game. The 3 from Poole. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the eraser. Guarded by Poole. Pass to the eraser. Here's Connect. And the Lakers check on 2 more.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Poole, no good. The Lakers controlling the game. The 3 for Doncic. Nailed from three-point land. 28 points for him.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now here's Jackson, still without a basket. Can they get it? A rebound by the Lakers.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And there's the call on the eraser. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
Drummond's checked in for Los Angeles. John Collins comes in for Austin Reeves. Now, here's Poole. Last game he had 13. Rebounded by the Lakers. The Erasers got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And here's Doncic from the... Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break? Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way they drew it up.
Yeah, this one might already be over.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
What a rookie class. Here we are, taking the award down to the wire. I don't know who's going to win it, but it's been fun watching them ball out, Shaq.
Even at this point, I'm not sure there's a unanimous choice. Makes it tough on the voters. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by the Eraser.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide, or is that something they got to pay attention to?
I don't mind the hanging on the rim, the smacking the backboard. I love that aggression. The staring people down, that's something you got to be careful with, because that can cause some problems, and we don't want any of those issues on the court.
Jordan Poole is out there with Koulibaly. And there's Jackson, and it's Rice in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's the Eraser, guarded by Poole. The 3. The shot by the Eraser, no good. The Wizards shooting 39% from the floor, not their best.
There's a reason you don't send Poole to the line. He virtually never misses. Led the league in field goal percentage one year.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. All free throws good from Poole. Here's Los Angeles now. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. The Eraser's shot's good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Henry misses. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shot by Collins, no good. And Washington has possession. Pass to Henry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Wizards have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight, and the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from Henry. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And that one, good. And it's 37 points for the eraser.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses. Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Pass to Poole. Releases. And he drops that one in. Poole's got 6 here in this quarter.
In a catch and shoot, Poole is always ready and willing to pull that trigger.
Inside, here's Reeves. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Here's Rice. He has 5. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And Connect gets it to go.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Knocks it loose. Here's the eraser. Drives to the hoop.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
The 3 from Poole. And another miss by Washington.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Now Connect. 15 points in the game. Count that bucket.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Los Angeles has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's the floater. And here's Poole for 3. Again, the miss by Poole.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
The eraser passes to Reeves. Here's the eraser, and he has 42. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. The eraser's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Koulibaly, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Here's the eraser, guarded by Poole. And here's Reeves outside. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Poole with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by Poole.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now, here's Poole. 18 points for him. The Wizards with another miss. And here is Los Angeles now. Over to the wing. Connect with it. Reeves with the screen for Connect. Henry with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance. He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's the eraser. He has 45 points. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And here is Poole. He's got 21. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Pass to Collins. Good, nice job down low. Collins has got 12 in the game.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Poole, no good. And it's the Lakers' ball. Reeves outside. There's the pick. Again, the Lakers.
And Reeves is on a tear. Every time he touches the ball, this man's looking to score.
From the Wizards, they're shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Again, the miss by Poole. The eraser passes to Collins. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Now, here's Poole. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Carrington. And nothing is falling for him right now. Carrington's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Over in the corner, Shepard. Here's Doncic. Count the basket. Doncic has got 33 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Outside Jackson. Another steal. Pass break, the Lakers. And here's Doncic from the arc. And he's good on the three ball. Doncic has got 36. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Here's Carrington. Following the basket by Chris Middleton. Pass to Jackson. Now, Koulibaly. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And it's off from three-point range. Koulibaly's gone 1 of 4 from the field. The eraser passes to Middleton. The Lakers moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. Misses the chippy right there.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Koulibaly, guarded by Doncic, stolen by Middleton. Over in the corner, Doncic puts it up from 12. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Doncic has got 38 points.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
1:49 left in the third quarter. Here's Carrington. He's got 6. Pass to Jackson. Here's Carrington. And again, Washington, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Carrington. After Los Angeles picked up 3 with their last shot. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Fast break, the Lakers. The 3 for Doncic. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Pass to Henry. 50 seconds left in the third. Sinks the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's difficult trying to throw Middleton off his rhythm. Remarkable job staying with that shot.
Carrington, that's good.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Pass to Shepard. Lets the 3 fly. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And great, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Pass to Carrington. No good on the triple. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Lakers on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Lakers 5 right now. Chris Middleton is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Shepard, and it's the eraser in at the point. Here's Shepard. Hits the target from 18 feet. Shepard's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Los Angeles. Washington shooting just 31% in the game. Pass to Jackson. Here's Baisley. Now here's Jackson. 5 on the clock. Poole with it. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Good on the bucket.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here's Carrington. Guarded by Doncic. Nice D from Doncic.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists tonight.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now, here's Poole. Takes it inside. The shot's good. Poole's got 23.
And Poole's jumper is just money. When he's in rhythm, he is very efficient from there.
And the dunk by Doncic.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's Poole for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Fires from deep. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Poole. The rebound by the eraser.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Shot's good by Middleton.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. Poole with it. Easily sets a screen, and that's good. Jordan Poole for three. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Here's the eraser. Here's Shepard, and another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Pass to Poole. Beyond the arc. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's the eraser. Defended by Kispert. The fadeaway. Rebounded by the Wizards. And here is Poole. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's the eraser. Guarded by Poole. Wasted no time on that one. The eraser's got 52 points. Washington has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Jackson with the screen. Here's Carrington. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's the eraser. Cans it from downtown. The eraser's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Lakers.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Carrington. Now, here's Poole. Driving the lane, and the layup's good off the glass. Poole's got 7 points for the quarter.
I love seeing Poole carve his way inside. He's not just a shooter. He has the speed to put defenses in a bad spot.
The eraser offline with his 3. The Wizards shooting just 31% in the game. Down low, here's Jackson. The layup off target. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Vanderbilt misses. So it's the Wizards now. Now Kispert. Pass to Poole. There's the triple. No good that time.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Here's the eraser. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Poole with it. Here's Carrington. The Wizards with another miss.
And boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
From outside the arc. Again, what an avalanche.
He has tied the mark for second most 60-point games in a season.
What a year he's having. Game after game after game, being able to score so effortlessly. Truly remarkable.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now, here's Poole. Defense is right there. Here's the eraser. Vanderbilt, a screen on Poole. Here's the eraser. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Pass to Jackson. Over Vanderbilt. That misses off the backboard. Doncic outside. Here's Middleton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And we talk about Middleton's accurate shooting often, but they're reminding us of his dunking ability as well.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jackson kicks to Poole. Got a hand on it. To the paint. Here's Shepherd. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And there's the call on the eraser. That's his 4th foul of the contest. James checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Carrington. Pass to Coulibaly. Here's Carrington. Now Jackson. 6 to shoot. Here's Henry. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter.
It really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness, and it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Pass to the eraser. Doncic outside. There's the pick. And good! There's another.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Carrington. Up and in on the layup.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's the eraser. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Pass to Jackson. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Doncic passes to the eraser. Back to Doncic. 3-pointer. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Jackson.
There is no secret that Jackson Jr. can score. The D was a little over-aggressive there.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Wizards making a switch here. Poole's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Vanderbilt. And Diallo's subbed in for Chris Middleton. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Poole.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jackson passes to Henry. Jackson a screen on James. Rice no good. Rice has gone 2 of 5 from the floor.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for the eraser.
There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And the Lakers can just let the clock run down here. Pass to Doncic. Over Koulibaly. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long.
You're one of the only players to ever get a quadruple double.
This team is mid at best. Go get that win.